So let's talk about video games. Video games have been a part of my life since I was a little kid, and growing up, I've come to play a plethora of them thanks to the influences of my family. Though, throughout my tenure as a gamer, the many games completed and hours spent on them, I noticed one thing that admittedly makes me more excited than playing the actual game itself, and that thing is the music. There are layers to what makes a great game, whether it's the story, the graphics, the gameplay mechanics, and even the voice talent. But more or less for me, music is what stood out to me the most. And so without further ado, let's get started with episode 1 with some soundtracks from my favorite or one of my favorite developers, Capcom. Holy voice crack. Alright, so we're starting off with some Goken and Goki from Street Fighter. Before we get into their themes though, I'd like to give some slight teeny bits of lore. Goken and Goki were brothers who studied under Gotets, or Gotetsu, however you want to say it. I don't really mind. But they were practitioners of the Ansatsuken, which was basically the foundation of what Ryu and Ken use now. The only difference is Goken preferred using it in a way that would be non-lethal, and Akuma would soon learn to take it to more malicious, what I say like that, malicious like heights, which would then be later called the Satsui no Hado, or like the murderous intent of the Ansatsuken. So with that, we're gonna get into Goken's theme first, and I'll give my inputs at the end.
Pretty cool, right?
So yeah, that was Goken's theme. I really like it because like even though he's a fighter, it still sounds peaceful and serene, and it sounds like he doesn't want to get into too much conflict. or kill anyone. It's what I'm getting. It sounds patient. It sounds like he doesn't want to just rush in and attack head on. He's like waiting for counterattacks. He's looking for openings in the opponent, and yeah, it's just really cool. I really like it. Now this is the part where I would go like, if I were Capcom, I'd be like, so what do we do now with his brother? What should we do for his theme? How should it sound like? If we made Goken's theme first, how are we gonna make Akuma's theme sound? And I'd say, you know what, guys? Let's just make it the same but different. Check it out. Now, how awesome was that? It keeps the same tempo, it keeps the same key, just different chord progressions, but it's basically just Gouken's theme. There's even that little descending, skipping motif you hear in that one segment in the song from that one segment in Gouken's theme. It's really cool. And it's a lot more fast paced. It's not prolonged sections. There's like 3 or 4 more sections in this theme than there was in Gouken's theme. It really feels like this guy's out to get you. Like you can really feel that murderous intent behind this theme. And another cool thing with these two is Gouken has the kanji of Mu on his back, which means like nothingness, stillness, which would usually be taken as a bad thing. And then Akuma's kanji at the back is heaven. It's 10. And it's like, this guy's a demon. And he has 10 in the back of his back. Yeah. And shouldn't Gouken be the one having 10 at his back? But yeah, that's about it for the two of them. There's another case of similar sibling themes, and this one still comes from Capcom. It's from Onimusha this time. Onimusha 4 Dawn of Dreams. And it's the Yagyu bloodline. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Akane Yagyu, the girl on screen right now, who actually becomes a playable character later on in the game. Check it out. So yeah, that was Akane's theme. Oh my goodness, why did she have to get one shot in the freaking video that I got? Jesus. Anyway, that was her theme. Very elegant, very ladylike, as opposed to the other Yagyu that I'll play in a bit right here. The other Yagyu is the final boss of Akane's whole story arc, because in this game you play as 3 to 4 or 5 different protagonists, which is, I don't know, I haven't finished the game, but I really liked the game when I was playing it with my brother. Anyway, here's Munenori Yagyu and his theme, and see what they did this time. So yeah, it's the same thing, right? It's just the same beat, just changes because they're of bloodline. It's really cool because like you got the elegant kind of ladylike version of Akane Yagyu's theme, and then on Munenori's theme, it's like the same thing with Akuma and Goken's theme. It's just Akuma's version of Akane's theme, and it's like really cool. But yeah, that was pretty much show and tell for this episode. I plan to make more of these because I do have a lot of interesting insights in some of the music video. Oh my god, is she getting stepped on? What the hell is going on? Anyway, music game video, music video music game. Yep, video game music. I there's a lot more that I want to share. But thanks for tuning in to this episode. Hope to see you guys again, I guess. Yeah. Bye bye.